It's never been this easy to repurpose your content. I won't even explain it to you. Let me just show you. So here we have an Airtable form, and it basically is prompting you to put in some URL where you stored your audio, and then the title of whatever content that you have in there, the value of the content, the target audience of like who you're targeting with your content, and then any call to action that any content that you're trying to create from this piece of content should have. And then also there's the content purpose, which is useful for sort of giving more context to what kind of content that you want to create. So if we sort of like add this to the database, so it's added, we can come here to the content library where you'll see this. So all these things are like the piece of content that have been created before, and then there's this new one that has to be ran through, like it has to run through the system, and the system is going to effectively just transcribe it, create new content, and then add it to the system so that this stops being to transcribe and starts being fully done. So let's get that done. So if we come here to the to n8n and we just run test workflow, it's going to grab that thing that we need to transcribe, and then it's going to run it through the system. Okay, so this is the part where it's getting transcribed. Let's just let this run. We'll come back here to the demos, and we just want to see. So whenever this is changing, it means that something is happening in the back end. Okay, so it just created all the content, as you can see. All this content has just been put in here like very easily. Now it has to create the images, which is why it has this status of to create images. And then it's going to create that right now. Okay, it stopped, but we can just run it again, and it'll know what to do. It will know where it stopped because of its status, so it can just go on. And it does exactly that, carrying on with the image creation over here. So it should be able to finish all the images, and the images are based on the caption content of the Instagram. So since there are 4 paragraphs, there should be 4 images that fill in here after a while. So we can just wait for that to happen. While we're waiting, let's check out the content that we created before using the same system. So here we have this demo content. So it took in this piece of content. So it's like an MP3 file where someone was talking, and then it transcribed it, and then it turned it into all this other piece of content, where it was like email content, where it was like, are you tired of inefficient, oh, and it's done. Okay, so are you tired of inefficient manual processes that drain your productivity? Join me in exploring how a simple automation can revolutionize your workflow. And these things always change. See, it changes here. It's go like, hi there, are you feeling overwhelmed by repetitive tasks that drain your productivity? Even though we're using the same link, it generates a different piece of content every single time. This is a different link, but it's generated a different piece of content here, and everything is tailored to the platform that it's going to. So this is the new piece of content that's been generated right now, and if we can even check out the images at the bottom, and you'll see that they are a carousel based on this Instagram caption content. So it's like, ready to conquer your financial future. Our latest session is packed with tips on effective budgeting and wealth growth. Get insights on how to make your money work for you and secure that financial freedom you always wanted. Comment financial goals for a free budget worksheet and start your journey today. #finance, hashtag. And like, you can imagine that this type of carousel content would be perfect for Instagram. Like, someone could just see that and swipe through, and then they could either like engage with it if they're actually interested or not. So yeah, this is a fully automated system working perfectly, and it was built in n8n and Airtable. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.